The Dallas Cowboys also were noted to have won the draft.
Okay. And so who were their picks?
They had Malachi Lawrence and Caleb Downs. So both of those were defensive players, but as you know from last year's trade.
That's right, when they lost Micah Parsons to Green Bay.
Yes, they needed some help on defense.
Definitely. It seemed like that one person encompassed everything that they needed, and that didn't even make sense. One person on the defensive side? I mean, make it make sense to me, Lynette.
Well, the fact that they traded him away didn't make sense to us at the time.
Okay, but tell me, how could it be that one person, I mean, the defense is not made of one person. So what's up with that?
Apparently, he was the glue that held the defense together.
Okay, all right. So hopefully these guys, Michael Lawrence and Caleb Downs, in combination with the rest of the players that are over there with Dallas, will help them do a little something, because they have a very disgruntled player over there in Dallas right now.
Which player might that be?
That's George Pickens, because he got the franchise tag.
Yes, and he wants his money.
Exactly. And you understand why he wants his money, but how do I explain this? Make this make sense, Lynette. Why is it that Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones, why in the world did they put it out there now in the summer that you're not going to be trying to make a deal with George?
Because Jerry is Jerry.
Stephen must be just like Jerry, because you all, that doesn't make sense. You do not turn around and aggravate one of your best players.
But that's how they lost Micah.
Exactly. Sometimes Dallas, I look at John.
Okay, but you know, Jerry's whole personality, we've known that
since Jerry Johnson walked
out
the door.
So yeah.
Jimmy Johnson walked out the door.
So it's not new for his shenanigans.
No, not at all, but I sure don't like it for y'all.
And the last team was the Carolina
Panthers. Okay. They didn't do too bad. They did pretty good last year.
And they were graded high because they're kind of balancing the high-end picks and the low-end picks. And I get Freeling, I can't think of his first name, but he's a tackle.
Okay.
And that's the one they got in the higher part of the draft. So we'll see how it works out.
Okay. Congratulations, Panthers and Bryce Young, because that was their quarterback.
We like little Bryce.
That's right. We do like Bryce. We like them, everyone down there in the Panthers, because that was where my man Cam Newton used to be quarterback.
Yes.
Y'all, if you don't watch 4th and 1, you need to tune in. Cam and Peggy, they are a trip. They so crazy over there. Y'all got to check it out.
So, since we talked about the ones that were straight fire, let's talk about the dumpster fires.
All right.
How about the dumpster fires?
All right. So who are the dumpster fires?
Better known as the biggest losers.
Okay. Number 1, the Jacksonville Jaguars.
They ignored what they needed,
which was an edge rush,
and they waited till the 7th round to get one. And they had multiple picks, but they waited till the 7th round to get the player that they actually needed.
That absolutely makes no sense, because they actually had a halfway decent season as well. They got into the first round of the playoffs, and you would think that they would want to shore up their shortcomings.
It just seems like a lot of teams ignore their shortcomings and just go for, this is the best player in the draft. Even though we don't need him, we'll take him.
Make that make sense, you all? But now it's probably going to end up being a dumpster fire, and so we're keeping our eye out there.
And we've already talked about this next dumpster fire.
Oh, yeah, with the Rams.
Yeah.
I gave you all the highlights.
So we don't need to go back to them.
We don't want to give the other teams too much time, because we need to be focusing in on us.
And then the next one.
Third one? What's the third one?
Is Minneapolis Vikings. They had 4 picks, but they didn't use them to get value.
They did not use their picks wisely.
Yes.
And their new quarterback over there is Kyler
Murray.
Exactly.
From the Cardinals.
The 4th dumpster fire, biggest loser,
is the 49ers. Now, we're not saying this because of their picks. We're saying that they left us head scratching. They traded down. I guess they felt they were good enough. They didn't really need any high value players. So they just kept trading down.
Did they get someone good with all that trading down?
Well, let's start. They really only had 1 pick. So perhaps their trade down was so that they could have more than 1 pick.
Because, y'all, there's 7 rounds. There's supposed to be 1 pick per round unless you trade your pick in order to move up or down, or you traded it during the season.
So they traded down with a purpose. However, did they really get what they needed?
I don't think they did.
And last but not least is the Arizona Cardinals. They didn't really
need Jeremiah Love, but they took Jeremiah Love. That's what it comes down to. So you all did not choose wisely either. That's the long and short of it.
They don't have a line to block for him. You got this player. You gonna let him get beat up? Oh, and did we say they don't really have a quarterback?
Oh, that's right. They don't. But I think for the Cardinals is they're going to wait and try and be bad this season so that they can get one of the good quarterbacks from next year.
But doesn't that hurt Jeremiah?
It does, but they don't care. I mean, that's it. They don't care. Mm-hmm. And so that is the thought. That's what they're going to be doing. And we call this segment Straight Fire or Dumpster Fire.
Right. So let's start with the straight fires. We'll try to keep it positive to begin with.
Okay. So tell us about the straight fire.
Which teams won the draft? Obviously, number one was the Las Vegas Raiders. They got their quarterback.
Do they have their quarterback, or is it the quarterback for right now? I'm just saying.
Well, let's just say they had the number one draft pick.
Yes.
So they got the best quarterback. Well, maybe they got the best quarterback that was available.
Right. Let's just say they got the best quarterback that was available, because you all next year, that is supposed to be a really good quarterback class. Mm-hmm. And there are a couple that are supposed to be coming out, but the most notable is
Arch Manning.
Exactly. Arch Manning of the Manning brothers, meaning Peyton and Eli, but it's not either of Peyton or Eli's children. It's the oldest brother, and I can't quite remember his name, but he used to play football. However, he was diagnosed with curvature of the spine, and that's what stopped him. But he's the one who's really funny and has a lot of little shows. And so that's his son.
Okay.
And
so the Jets, the reason that it looks like they might have won their draft was because they maximized their picks. They got David Bailey and they got a tight end, Kenyon Sadiq.
Right. Yep.
And both of those will help them bolster their offense, because we know the Jets been having a hard time with their offense.
They've been having a hard time for a long time.
Yeah, well, they needed the help, and looks like they drafted to get some help.